What's up YouTube, and welcome back to another video where we're going to talk about why starting your own business is the best investment that you could ever make when you're young. And this goes for boys and girls, guys and girls, whatever you want to call it. Ages, in my opinion, from 18 to 30. I mean, obviously you can start a business at any age, but I'm specifically telling you why this is a good time to start your business is when you're young, and what the advantages are to it, and the benefits it's going to bring to you. So the first thing, and get into it straight away, is like, look, if you're successful in starting a business when you're young, you're going to be so much further ahead in life compared to some of your peers and other people, so much quicker. For example, like, I was 22 when I started my business, okay? And at the age of 29, I am genuinely quite far ahead of a lot of people my age that I've been to school with. And clearly, I'm not trying to boast. I'm not ahead of a lot of people. There's no way. I'm nowhere near. But I'm certainly much further ahead than where I would have been if I'd have gone to university or if I just got a normal 9-to-5 job. Because those 2 to 3 years of hard work, those sacrifices and the risk-taking that I took at the very start has now led to me being much further ahead than if I hadn't have done that. So the point I'm trying to make is that you're just going to be much further ahead in life straight away if you do stick with it and you are successful. Because when you take on, if you just look at this time scales, right, there's no secret that I've earned a lot of money over the last few years through starting my business and getting a business going up and running. The maximum I could have possibly earned realistically in the last 7 years, so from the time distance when I started my business to now, if I was very lucky, I would never really got a job for 60 grand a year at 22 years old, let's be honest. Even if I'd earned 60 grand a year for the last 7 years, I would never have made anywhere close to the money that I've made in starting my business. I would never have made the amount of experience and knowledge. I would never gained all that stuff by working for somebody else either. So you're not only being able to accelerate the amount of money that you can earn in a shorter distance of time, you're also providing yourself a learning curve that is much higher than if you went to work for somebody else. Because when you work for somebody else, you've just got your roles and responsibilities. You do your job and that's it. You might progress, you might take on a promotion, you might do more jobs in the future, but realistically you're going to be stuck in that one industry, in that one role, with that one set of responsibilities. Now, when you start a business, you've got to be able to do everything. You've literally got to be able to do accounting, marketing, sales, people management, because you've got to build a team. You've got to have personal development. You've got to do so many different things. You've really got to have a 360-degree view on how a business operates to be able to actually be successful. Now, that is at the very start, of course. You've got to know these things. Then you take people on, you hire them, and they become your kind of team, and they drive the business forward alongside you. But as a business owner, you're the person who sees the vision and implements that process, that business development, the business growth over the years. So having that skill set is absolutely invaluable, because I want to give you an example. It's a real life example. Right now, I'm in the process of moving to Dubai, and I'm actually going to become part of a business now alongside a team. I'll still be a director, and the only way I've been able to do that is because of my experience. It's not about the money that I've got, it's about the experience that I've gained. So when other people have looked for other potential candidates for this situation that I'm going to be going into, I have absolutely blown away anybody else who's ever even come close to it, because I've got a 360-degree wealth of experience when it comes to starting a business and in a particular industry that they're looking for. So it's almost exactly the same industry that I'm in here in the UK. So when they see somebody that started something from themselves, they've grown it from zero, they've done every single part of a business that is required. So from, like I said to you, sales, marketing, management, operations, everything. I've done all of that from zero. That is 100 times more valuable than any other person that comes in with a degree in a certain field or anything like that for this situation. And that has meant I've been able to gain a much higher leverage when it comes to negotiations because of my experience. And the same things I would like to apply that to anybody who's going to get a job, for example. I think experience trumps a degree or anything like this every single time, because you look at people who go into a business straight away and they start doing very well and they start learning that industry. You might have a degree, but somebody who's got experience and knowledge of that industry is always going to get hired first, in my opinion. Okay, so second part, I know that just took a while, but I wanted to really express that one point because it's very, very important. The second point is you can live life on your own terms. Look, when you start a business, you decide how you want to run that business. You decide how much you want to get out of it. Some people, they might be happy, well, I want to make 100 grand a year. I want to work 20 hours a week and that's it. I'm happy. Absolutely fine with that. And everybody is entitled to run the business, work as much as they want on it. For me, I've got no problem whatsoever. If you've got goals of 10 million a year, you want to work 80 hours a week, absolutely go for that. So that's the point about it. You can live life on your own terms. So if you say, I just want to do this and I want to have this kind of life set up, you structure your business around that. There's plenty of people in the camper van industry where I've been to them, I've explained to them, you could do so much better, you could do this, you could make all this money, and then just turn around and I don't want that. All I want to do is work 30 hours a week, not have too much stress, and earn 2-3 grand a month. Okay, there's no convincing those kind of people if they want to make more money. I get that. Some people don't, for money isn't everything. So that's the point. It's all about building a business on your own terms. So if you want to have something where, maybe you might be in a 9 to 5 right now, you've only got 30 days of holiday a year, you're working 40 hours a week, where you think, look, I just want to go on holiday more. Well, that is actually one of the main reasons I started my business, is because I don't want to be restricted to 30 days a year of holiday allowance. I mean, that's just ridiculous personally. So I thought I'm going to start my own business, because then that means I can take holidays as and when I want, and that was a condition that I've enacted. Nobody tells me in my life when I can't go to work, or when I have to go to work, or if I can take a holiday or not. That's the number one, almost the number one, apart from the money, the number one reason that I enjoy running my business, because no one tells me when I can go on holiday. If I want to go to Italy and see my family, I go to Italy and see my family. If I want to go there, I go there. No one tells me otherwise. And that's the best thing about it. And that's only because I took the risk at the start. I actually believed in myself. I took it upon myself to start this business and ran with it, and took a few years of sacrifices. So I don't feel bad about that ever, because I've worked very, very hard to be able to have that privilege. So then, if you're in a 9 to 5, you want to start your own business, because that's a great way to do it. Guys, if you still are watching, that's good, because there's still a lot more value to come. But I just wanted to pop in a quick message. Look, if you are wanting to start your own business, if you're thinking about, okay, I'm tired of working the 9 to 5. I want to live a life that I truly enjoy. You've only got one life, etc., etc. Drop me a message or follow the link in the description below. You can book a 1-to-1 15-minute call with me, free of charge. We can go through some of your ideas. You can go through your goals. I help people start their own business from scratch. It doesn't matter if you've got no money, no experience. If you've got an idea, you want to talk about it with me, have a chat with me. We can go through it, and I can help you. So that's in the description below, okay? Or you can follow me on Instagram for more tips as well. Okay, next point. So those 3 years of hard work at the start can set you up for life. That's all it takes realistically, 3 years of dedicating to building your business. Because once you've got the setup, then it's a lot easier. All it takes is that first kind of initial big sacrifice and push to get going, and then you can kind of just slowly improve every day, 1% every day, that slow improvement. But it just takes a few years at the very start to really get up and running. If you can make that, you will set yourself up for life. And that comes into my second point, is that you can actually sell your business after a few years. And this will be something I'll look into eventually. But selling your business is going to put you so far ahead. If you have a very successful, even if you have a successful business, you don't have to have a super successful business, but if you have a successful business, you can sell that. Now, you imagine that a standard business in the UK usually sells, well, it depends on the industry, but anything from a medium of, we'll say a median of 5 to 6x net profit, your valuation, after a couple of adjustments. So let's say your business makes £500,000 a year. £500,000 a year is a very successful business, let's be honest. Okay, let's put it into a bit more simpler terms for somebody who's just started. Say your business makes £100,000 a year. It would not be unknown, it wouldn't be strange to say that your business, you could sell your business for £500,000-600,000. Okay, so you're going to get 500-600k straight into your pocket, minus taxes and a few other things like that. But that's the kind of thing that is. If you calculate how long it would take you to join a big company, go through the ranks, earn all that money, earn a decent wage, pay tax on it, and then actually get a redundancy or whatever, you're never going to get anywhere close to it. So you may as well just dedicate time to building your own thing, living life in a better way, and then selling your business, because your progress and your money that you're going to earn is going to be way better over the years. There's no doubt about it. That's just logical. As long as you do well, which I believe any business can do well, as long as you put in the right mindset and the right ethics or the right business model, all these kind of little things. If you just do it right, you will make money. There's no doubt about it, because there's so many businesses out there that just don't do it right. There's so many business owners that just don't care. They just don't give a fuck, and that's why they're never that successful. All you have to do is go in and actually give a fuck, and you will make money. That's simple, no matter what the business model is. Okay, so a lot of people might think, well, why is a business the best investment? What if it fails? I'm like, I can put money into investments. Guys, investments are some of the slowest ways to make money. Let's be honest. Like, if I had £100,000 to invest right now, what would I put it in? I definitely won't put it into stocks and shares. I definitely won't put it into property. I won't put it into them, because they're just slow gainers. I'm here to make money fast and set myself up. So if you're in the same position, putting 100 grand into yourself, into your own business, into whatever it is that you want to build, will generate you so much more money quicker, and you'll have control of that. That's the main thing. You'll have control of how that money is spent and how you get that back in. With an investment in a stocks and shares, you just put it in there and hoping that the business does well, unless you study it and you think it's going to do well. But still, you're not in control of that. You're not in control of that outcome. If you invest into your own business and you know that you put 24/7 effort into it, you'll make money, you'll do well, and you'll make money on the investment. So you're in control of that, and that's something that I've always liked to have. I like to have control on the outcomes of my efforts. It's kind of, I made a story about that recently, about how I don't like the idea of my career being subject to somebody else's decision. So like when I was in the RAF reserves and that, the people, don't you want to go full time? I was like, no, because when you go full time in like a military environment or corporate environment, your progression is completely subject, realistic, to somebody else's decision. If somebody doesn't like you, or you don't get on with somebody, and you still might do a great job, you might be the best in the business, but if they don't want to promote you, then yeah, good luck. Well, when you're in your own business, your outcome is all decided by your own personal input. That's what I like about it. If I want to work hard, I will reap the rewards of that hard work. If I don't work hard, the same goes that way. It's not going to do well. That's just how it is. But I like being subject to that pressure, really, because that just keeps me going every single day. And I guess really finally, a little one that most people probably not think, this is kind of like for guys, I guess, if you're still watching this, it's going to make you more attractive. Women like a guy that's got something going on in their life. They like to see ambition. It's one of their main things, confidence, ambition, That's what women like to see. They don't want to see somebody who's got no goals, who's just like kind of laying around or just got nothing in front of them. The amount of times that I've met girls, I've spoken to girls, and they've told me about their past and things like that. I was with this guy and he just didn't have any ambition, didn't want to do it, he just had a normal job and all those kind of things like that. Girls don't find that attractive. So having a business of your own not only gives you all the benefits I've just spoke about, it's going to make you more attractive with a woman as well. And that's really important. I think the main three things people want in their life is health, success or money, and women or relationships, the other way around. Let's be honest, that's the main three key pillars of life. So they all play into each other. If you're successful in your business, you'll be more successful with women, because there's no doubt about it. People want a more successful partner. That's just how life is, and why wouldn't you? Stop beating around the bush if you think that's not true. That's just how it is. Everybody wants a more successful or more capable or protective or providing partner. That's how it is, and if you don't believe that, then you're just fucking stupid. But yeah, anyway, so it's going to make you more attractive if you are successful, and even if you're not super successful, at least you've got some ambition, you've got the balls to go ahead and do it and do something on your own terms. I think that's really important. So, and being confident in that is an important one. So I'm going to make another video, which will be the next one, which will be how to be more confident and why you need to be confident, because a lot of people recently have told me, no, Darry, you're really confident. How have you been like this? Have you always been like that? And I have. I've always been a confident individual. I've always known I can do things. I can just get on with it, and various walks of life. So being confident is one of the main important skills in life, let's be honest, because that leads into everything. So yeah, if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, because I'll make that, and that will be coming out soon. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like this style of video, I've just set my mic up here, as you can see, so hopefully the audio is a little bit better. And I just get out in the car, driving around. I find it easier to flow and give you some valuable information. So if you want any more tips, tricks, business stuff, life stuff, drop me a message or comment on the video below, and I'll be happy to make a video. Thanks again.